The thing that attracted me and my cohorts was the truth. We came to see that the Orthodox faith is the embodiment of the truth of what Christ taught. I know a man, Father Dwayne Peterson, who walked inside a church and was converted just through seeing the altar and the icons, because he said I felt as though I stepped into the book of Revelation. I'm not a relativist, but the answer to your question really is different for different people. And what I mean by that is this. The thing that attracted me and my cohorts was the truth. We came to see that the Orthodox faith is the embodiment of the truth of what Christ taught. I know a man, Father Dwayne Peterson, who walked inside a church and was converted just through seeing the altar and the icons, because he said I felt as though I stepped into the book of Revelation. Some people are attracted by the prayers, some by the spiritual life and the ability to be formed as a Christian. So it's different for different people. What I would suggest to a person who is looking at the faith is to first of all do some reading. And there are entry-level books, including one that I wrote called Becoming Orthodox. There's a book by Matthew Gallatin, Thirsting for God. Bishop Kallistos Ware has written a book that's probably better for a seminary grad than it would be for a typical person, and that's called just basically the Orthodox Church, published by Penguin. And then another big help is the Orthodox Study Bible. And it's published in its fullness, including the Septuagint text. But I would start with the New Testament, the Gospels and the Epistles, and read both the text and the notes. And then as you progress, you want to get some of Father Alexander Schmeemann's books, For the Life of the World and Of Water and the Spirit. Also his journals is a good book to read. And then you want to head back into history and read some of the early church fathers. And I would suggest as the primer there, the Apostolic Fathers, the edition edited by Father Jack Sparks, because it's written in a way, the commentary is written in a way that you don't have to be Orthodox to understand it. He writes it so an evangelical Christian can understand what the context of those writings are. But these are the authors immediately after the New Testament. And so you're talking late 1st, early 2nd century writing. It's published by Light and Life publishers in Minneapolis. So for reading, that's a good place to start. Secondly, there's no substitute for visiting a parish. And my encouragement would be for you to visit a parish that is all or most all done in English, where the liturgy is done in English. And sometimes it's helpful for a non-Orthodox person, if there's someone in that parish, either the priest or a lay person, who is a convert that can sit down and help you work through questions, because there will be questions. And one of them you'll want to ask is, why do you people worship the way you do? Because when you step into an Orthodox church, you feel like you're somewhere back in the 4th century. And you need a mentor to help you see why these things are done. And once you understand why, you'll find your mind going through Bible verses that you knew about, but yet weren't really sure what to do with. Because everything you experience in Orthodox worship is in the Scripture. And that would be a very key thing. And then I would say, fourthly, just having an opportunity to interact with as many Orthodox people as you can. And in that way, learn more about the faith. A couple other things come to mind. First of all, a website called gettknowtheoriginal.net. And this is specifically designed for inquirers who seek to learn more about the Orthodox faith. The other resource would be Ancient Faith Radio, which is an online radio network that you can get to on your computer. And this ranges in content from great liturgical music to some of our best Orthodox communicators in the world, a series of podcasts, occasional news items, and is again designed both for someone seeking out the faith and also for those that are already part of the Orthodox Church.